Kritzer!
Mishi, everybody. Just gonna bring my support notes over here, put them in the light. I made up the Internet Hall of Fame shit. It just sounds really good, but thank you. Great to be here. Good to see Scarborough coming up tonight. My name is Kritzer. I haven't heard of me either, so we already have that in common. It's important to bond with your audience off the bat, so we're good to go there. I am the token white guy on the set tonight, so I need you guys to laugh extra hard tonight. Appreciate it. Jamal McClure in the house. Scarborough legend, if there ever was one. Little anecdote about Jamal. Jamal and I met, it's about 1988, 98, 99. You won't remember this, but I do. It was at the Warden and Eglinton Mandarin. You were in front of me, loading up your plate with chicken balls, and I said, Jamal McClure, and you turned around and you went, no. And then you kept loading up your plate with chicken balls, and I was like, you think you could leave some chicken balls for us, please? And then you ignored me, and then you started filling up your pockets with chicken. This guy filled up both pockets full of chicken balls and just walked off. Fucking guy. Interesting to note, Jamal is only 3 inches taller than me. I'm 6'8", Jamal is 6'11", both very tall dudes. But life as it does chooses different paths for me. You know, Jamal, high school basketball superstar, Eastern Commerce, went to University of Kentucky, won a championship, probably could have used you this year. They lost to a community college from Detroit. And then went on to spend 12 years in the NBA, finishing his career with the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, pick it up. Absolutely. And I am divorced doing comedy for beer. Just a fucking colossal waste of hype here. It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like you're a Buddhist monk and you had a really big penis. You know, you've taken a vow of celibacy, so A, you can't use it, but then you've also taken a vow of silence, so you can't even tell the honeys about your huge dong, right? Like, how could you live life like this, right? God damn. I do come by this height. It's genetic. My mom's German, my dad's a telephone pole. This is a fucking terrible joke. No, but I do have a long line of talls. I have a cousin who's 6'9". Both my sisters are 6 feet tall. And my grandpa is Yao Ming. Yao Ming. Jamal, you know Yao Ming? Chinese basketball player? No? Okay. No Yao Ming jokes. Excuse me. But it is true what they say about tall people. I have a huge inferiority complex. It's girthy. It's weird to walk around with. Speaking of inferiority complexes, I've gone gray. I don't know if that's obvious from here, but I'm okay with it. My entire beard is gray. My mustache still hanging on for dear life. It's fine in person, but now I've started to notice in pictures that you can't really tell I have gray hair. It just looks like I don't have anything, but then it looks like I just have a really awkward pervert mustache. And I gotta tell you, this is a white person only problem, right? Like, you know, you're a black dude with a mustache. Oh, he's sophisticated. He's probably a lawyer, a minister. You know, Indian guy with mustache. Indian guy, I guess, but you know, white guy with a mustache, you just can't get, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer ruined it for everyone. And it's really starting to affect my personal life. Like, my girlfriend and I had our 5th anniversary the other night, and, you know, we took a bunch of pictures together, and she posted a picture of her and then photoshopped Ryan Reynolds next to her. And it's like, what? And I went, and my son had his communion. You know, I was standing there in the background with the kids, good picture, and the priest, of all people, told me to get away from the kids. I was like, it's like, you? You were telling me to go away from the kids? Outrageous. But listen, I love Scarborough. I'm Scarborough proud. I think as we all are. Is there anybody here tonight who's not from Scarborough? Really? This is a safe space. Where are you from?
Now I'm downtown, but I grew up in Pickering.
Oh, Pickering's, that's a tough one. Because I live in Pickering now. Pickering's like Scarborough Junior. Ajax is really Scarborough Junior, but Pickering's like, okay, that's not your fault. It's all right. It's not, Well, listen. When I go on vacation, people ask where I'm from, I say Scarborough. If for some fucking reason I'm in the West End, I say I'm from Scarborough. If I'm applying to a job, resume, I'm from Toronto. 100%. I don't give East York. I've never been east of Big Park. I don't know what. But it's true though. There is I'm aware of the color of my skin, but there is a certain amount of profiling that goes on with a Scarborough thing on your resume. I start let me have this one. All right, I realize this. But as soon as I put Toronto on, the phone calls started, the emails started getting returned. And then I would just go up, and I'd show up to the interview, and I'd take off my suit, I'd button my shirt, let my white beard, my tattoos hang out, and go, psych, bitch! You just hired a Scarborough man. Deuces. I lost a lot of jobs because of that, but, I worked. I grew up, the Kingston Road Motel Strip, Kingston Road in St. Clair. Woo! I had 10 motels in my neighborhood. It was a good time. So in the 90s and early 2000s, Kingston Road was synonymous with one thing and one thing only. Anybody? Hookers! Hooker. I see all the old heads in the back. Oh, hookers? Really? I didn't know that. Hookers, you say? But it was great. We used to walk to school, and you know what? They were really nice. They were really nice. They'd tell us to have a good day at school. I'm not making any of this up. And, the ones that were still standing after school would ask us how our day was. I knew the names of all the hookers before I knew my timetables, to be honest with you. And I know you didn't ask, but my favorite hooker was, she was a lady. She was built like a bowling ball. She had short red curly hair. And she called herself Little Orphan Tranny. Yeah, but she was great. She had a sense of humor about her. I have many favorite things about Scarborough that aren't hookers. The Bluffs, T-Bones, Steak and Burgers, Common Good Brewery. You guys are listening. I like free beer. And, of course, the RT, right? Who doesn't like the RT? Hashtag RIP RT. But also, you know what? Fuck the RT. What a horrible, horrible concept. It's like one of the worst fucking things of all time. Honestly, I would have paid to have been in that meeting when it was pitched. Mid-80s, cocaine was involved. And somebody just kicked the fucking door boom! We've solved the Scarborough transit crisis. This is what's gonna happen. And they're like, all right, what is it? All right, we're gonna get a bunch of caskets, and we're tying them together with string with the wheels on them. Or if I wheel them all the way up to the town center. Do you guys like factories and dumpsters? Sure, well, you're gonna see a lot of those. There are a lot of factories and dumpsters. Okay, well, is there gonna be any heat? No. I don't know, is it gonna freeze the track in the winter? Absolutely. I don't know about that. Okay, how about this? Will there be a homeless guy eating peanut butter out of a jar of his feet? In every car. But now people are pissed off. It's done. They're like, oh, we should have done something to save the RT. It's part of Scarborough history. No, but I kind of get it, right? It's a nostalgia thing. But it's weird. I haven't seen people this upset about losing something so dusty, useless, and old since the Queen died. Right? The Queen. But you know what? My favorite is, and I'll end with this. The icing on the RT shit cake is my favorite. Continuing our long decades tradition of sending our garbage to Michigan, we sold Detroit our RT cars. Poor old Detroit. Leave Detroit alone. They've been through it enough, right? It's like the worst thing that happened to Detroit since Eminem. No Eminem fans here? All right, anyways, that's my time. Thanks for hearing me out. Big shout out to everybody tonight. Startle Spots. Enjoy the show.